Good evening, everyone. It's about 6:30 here on Thursday evening. It's been quite a week, a lot going on, a lot of challenges going on. I won't go into all the details, but it says that I've always been told things come in threes. Well, this week things have come in like fives and sixes. But anyway, we're ready for 2 Thessalonians chapter 2. This chapter has 17 verses, and it's a very apropos chapter, I think, for what's going on right now in the Middle East between Iran and Israel. Of course, I think it's appropriate for any time. The second verse says, "Be not soon shaken in mind, or be troubled, neither by the Spirit, nor by word, nor by letters from us, as the day of Christ is at hand." So Paul was preaching the imminent return of Christ way back then. So if it was at hand back then, just think how close it is now. And I'm not a full-blown preterist. I don't believe everything was fulfilled in 70 AD. I think that's pretty obvious. And he says, "Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come till there come a falling away first, that the man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition." You think it's fair to say that there's been a falling away? I think there has. And it's referring to this son of perdition as someone who opposes himself and exalteth himself above all that is called God or that is worshipped, though, so that he as God sinneth in the temple of God, showing himself that he is God. Now, a lot of the Protestants over the years have said that's the Pope. I don't know if that's the Pope or not, but it's someone that's going to exalt himself as God. And it says that he might be revealed in his time. But he said the mystery of iniquity doth already work. If it was already working way back then, just think how it's working now. It says that the wicked will be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, and destroy with the brightness of his coming. Even him whose coming is after the working of Satan, with all powers and signs and lying wonders. There's another place it says that he'll even call down fire from heaven. And with all deceivableness and unrighteousness in them that perish, because they receive not the love of the truth, that they might be saved. And it says, "For this cause God shall send them strong delusion." God's the one that's going to send them strong delusion, that they should believe a lie. I believe one of the strong delusions that he sent is the doctrine of free will. Okay? That they might be damned who believe not the truth, but had pleasure in unrighteousness. But we are bound to give thanks always to God for you, brethren, beloved of the Lord, because God hath from the beginning chosen you to salvation. That sounds like election, doesn't it? God hath from the beginning chosen you to salvation through sanctification, meaning set apart, of the Spirit and belief of the truth, whereunto he called you by our gospel to the obtaining of the glory of our Lord Jesus Christ. So he talks about effectual calling and the fact that we obtain this through Christ. "Therefore, brethren, stand fast and hold the traditions." What's he talking about? He's talking about the doctrines of grace, which you've been taught, whether by word or our epistle. Paul teaches election all the way through his epistles. "Now our Lord Jesus Christ himself and God, even our Father, which hath loved us and given us everlasting consolation and good hope through grace." He's focusing on grace. Grace. "Comfort your hearts and establish you in every good word and work." So I'll turn this over to Mark and have him read this. Hope you all have a blessed Friday and a good weekend. We're going to be heading up to Weatherby, Missouri, northwest Missouri, on Saturday. Remember your prayers. I've got to go up there and do a little supervising. And we'll plan on leaving early Sunday morning to go to Joplin from Weatherby for services in Joplin.
Second 2 Thessalonians chapter 2. Now we beseech you, brethren, by the coming of our Lord Jesus Christ, of our gathering together unto him, should be not soon shaken in mind, or be troubled, neither by spirit nor by word, nor by letter as from us, as the day of Christ is at hand. Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall now come, except there come the falling away first, and that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition, poseth and exalted himself above all, and is called God, or then that is worshipped, so that he is God, said the temple of God, showing himself that he is God. Remember ye not that when I was with you, I told you these things? Now ye know but withhold that he might be revealed in his time. Mystery of ungodliness, the authority work on that you don't heed now, he will let till you be taken out of the way, and then shall that wicked be revealed. The Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, and destroy with the brightness of his coming. Even him whose coming at the working of Satan with all power and signs and lying wonders, with all deceitful of righteousness, and them that perish, because they receive not the love of the truth, they might be saved. For this cause God shall send them strong delusion, they shall believe a lie, that all might be damned who believe not the truth, but lay pleasure in unrighteousness. We are bound to give thanks always to God for you, brethren, beloved of the Lord, because God hath beginning chosen you to salvation, sanctification of the Spirit, and belief of the truth, whereunto he called you by our gospel, obtaining the glory of our Lord Jesus Christ. Therefore, brethren, being stand fast, hold the traditions which ye have been taught, whether by word or epistle. Now our Lord Jesus Christ himself, and God, even our Father, which hath loved us, has given us everlasting consolation, good hope through grace. Comfort your hearts and establish every good work and work.
Okay, well, I hope you all have a good weekend. And like I said, one of the most significant verses in this passage is that the fact that God's going to send these wicked reprobates strong delusion that they will believe a lie. A lot of people buying into lies right now. If you get a chance, listen to my devotional this morning entitled Secular Education is Antichrist. God bless.